that your stomach?
The motorcycle. You little bitch. When is the last time you did a podcast?
I don't know. Maybe like 3 months, 4 months.
And that was yours?
I'm assuming. I don't even remember, honestly.
You did your own podcast, and is it over for good? Like, there's no way?
I don't know. We never really disclosed it.
You just stopped, like, showing up?
No, we just stopped planning when we're going to record. Because we were trying to get, like, it seemed like we were pretty much doing it for clips, I guess. But then all of our, I mean, you saw it. You saw the footage of it. It was just really bad put together. And we have a videographer for that reason, but I think we would have been better off just with our phones. But
right. Do you guys have iPhones?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you could use iPhones
and
do it. Like, this is, this camera that I'm using is a little overboard, but it does look pretty fucking good.
That is a sexy camera.
But you can get the job done with an iPhone like 11 or later.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've said the past couple episodes, I fucking pick the great time to really get back into podcast. Like, to be like, I'm gonna hit it hard. It's the summertime, and I have no air conditioning.
Yeah, I'm sweating already. It's fine.
It's just a sweaty ass podcast. Like yesterday, I had Corbin here. And so I just sweat at the beginning of the podcast, and then fucking by the end, I was like, oh, I'm good. But you have to get that fucking. It's like playing sports. Like if you play basketball, you gotta get that first fucking wind on or whatever. I gotta get that first sweat on, then I'm good.
At least we're losing weight. I want to be like a rapper and just have a towel with me the whole time.
Like a fucking
just dap my head.
Or be like being like you're in like the South, like you were in like Louisiana, and you have a little handkerchief that you pat your sweat up with, boy.
It's embroidered with your name on it, just super classy.
Yeah, it's got your fucking initials. This is the KW handkerchief.
I was like, who's KW?
Me. The KK. You're close. You're close, dude.
KTK.
KTK?
TK.
You'd have to put KTK, because if it was KK, they might think that one of the Ks fell off.
Yeah, and then I wouldn't be on this podcast.
No, you'd still be on the podcast. I'd still have you on the podcast. That's fine.
I forgot we're in Huntington.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hey, Kenny, it's Kenny. This is entry number 10. We made it to the 10th one of these. And I'm here with Kenan Kaya. He is a comedian and used to be a podcaster. But now he's a comedian, and he hosts the mic sometimes on Thursdays at the Rec Room. We've been pulling an AJ, dude. You've just been getting booked on shit. That's what people should want to host, that mic, so that then they just start getting booked. They just start getting booked on more and more shit. I think it's like an omen.
It's fun. Come to the mic on Thursdays.
Yeah, because all the people that are in Huntington Beach. Or within 20 miles and thinking about doing comedy. That's my main demographic for this podcast.
Sometimes it's fun just to watch the brand new comics go up. Sometimes I have more fun just watching, like, my favorite probably is Dom, maybe. Just watching him just fucking.
Yeah, I mean that's what Nice Bits is for me, because I don't really I like pay attention. I kind of know a little bit of the mic and what's going on and everything, but obviously Nice Bits I really sit there and watch. And that's what's interesting is watching everybody and watching people. It's watching people's mindset. That's why I go to the Comedy Store. Rosie, stop eating that. Stop. Disgusting. She's just eating fuzz. What are you doing?
She's eating your house.
That's just the floor. I think she's trying to eat hair out of the floor. What is wrong?
Hair connected to the tile.
Jesus Christ. Okay. But I've been going to the comedy. I go to the Comedy Store every single Monday, just hang out and watch Potluck. You should go. You should be good. You should be going. You're working on Monday nights?
Not nights. I get off at 4 usually.
4? Yeah. Because I leave this area. I leave here at like 5:20.
Oh, okay.
And make it there at like 6:40. But I just go hang out. Usually have dinner at like Carney's or a place that's like right around there. But watch Potluck, and just like it's the same. It actually reminds me of Nice Bits in the way that a lot of people make the mistake of like they do treat it like an open mic, and they like try to like try out jokes on like the comedy competition at the Rec Room, or they like try out jokes when like the booker sits there and watches Potluck, and they're like trying like they're doing like topical. You should be doing the stuff that like Like what makes you, you know what I mean? Those hard hitters, you know what I mean? Especially if you're only going up once in a while, you know, do that set, and then if you go up again in the same year, do like your next 3-minute set. But it's only 3 minutes. You got to get up there and fucking crush it. But I think it's good to like fucking go watch that, so that when you go do it, you don't like make those same mistakes, and it takes away some of like the how the nerves, like the nerves of it's the store. And you thinking it's a big deal because it's like, man, after I watch like fucking, you know, 50 people bomb.
And then all the comics are there watching too.
Yeah, and everybody, and but it also, that's the point of it, doesn't matter. Because I couldn't really tell you who, I've watched them all bomb. When I see their faces, it's not like I'm like, I remember when you bombed. It's just like, oh, there's a comic right there. Like, it doesn't matter.
A lot of comics feel that way though. They're just in their own head, and when you care too much about what other people think, then it's kind of gonna fuck you over. But you should care at the same time.
100%. It's like there's a balance of caring. I had a post up that's on Facebook just to see what people recommend, different like questions, comments, fucking articles, whatever. And somebody had something funny on here. They made like a choice.
Would you rather Lizzo or Jesse McCarthy?
Wait, I don't think it's Jesse McCarthy, but I think I know who you're talking about.
I'm talking about Ursula from The Little Mermaid. Jenny McCarthy, whatever.
That's like a woman that was known for being good looking. Jenny McCarthy. You're talking about Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah, Melissa McCarthy.
All right. This is bring back slavery for 5 years or fight a silverback with a pair of garden shears.
I feel like it's the same thing. Either way.
If you bring back slavery, you're going to have to fight a gorilla with garden shears.
It depends. Who are the slaves? Is it going to be...
This is just the question. So I'm assuming...
it could be anybody.
I'm assuming black people, so I'm assuming that this question only really would affect me. Like, I don't think this affect... Like, you could just be like, yeah, I don't want to fight a gorilla. Bring back slaves, because you're not going to have to be one.
Yeah, my name's not Kenan. It's Kenan.
Yeah, you'd change... You'd have it, like, hyphenated so that you could enunciate it correctly on your shirt.
Dude, just to be able to stop slavery, I would... be killed by a silverback for sure.
You'd be killed by you'd be like...
Yeah, I'd rather fight a silverback than more slavery.
Like if Harambe's like dad like had to like get you on your knees like it was you ever seen Boondock Saints?
I don't want to be on my knees, but...
No, you don't. Have you ever seen Boondock Saints?
I've just seen a couple scenes.
Oh, okay. They when they execute people, they like have them on their knees and then they stand behind them and shoot them in the back of the head and they put pennies or like gold coins in their eyes. For
Harambe, I'd do it for him too.
I know.
Yeah, Harambe was a slave.
Yeah, dude.
In a way.
No woman, no cry. Gyros, heroes. Are they...
Gyro.
Are they either better or worse than sandwiches?
It's kind of like a Middle Eastern taco.
It's like it's a hybrid. It's like a taco sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
I would say a taco's a sandwich, but then they have the torta. And the torta is literally a sandwich. Have you ever had a torta?
Yeah.
I've had one.
It was way too spicy. I was sweating more than I am right now.
Do you like spice?
Yes. Not too much, though. I can't handle that. Look at my pigment.
So do you like hot chicken?
Yes, definitely. They have like this hot and spicy chicken noodles now. In the cup of noodles, that's just bomb as fuck.
Like it's cup of noodle brand, or are you talking about one of those like Asian brands where the bowl where the bowl is bigger? Have you seen those? Like
Maruchan.
Oh, okay.
The OG.
Straight up.
Yeah.
What accent did you use?
Maruchan. I don't know.
Did you use Maruchan?
I did like Asian and Middle Eastern combined. What's up, Hubner? I have to say gyro is better than a sandwich, but you don't get that more often. Sometimes sandwiches are just easier to eat, but sometimes you want the bread on the side. You know what I mean? It's better on the bite when the bread is on the side.
Nah, dude, because I'm turning my head, bro.
No, you just like eat it like that.
I'm turning my head like how Shaq had to make free throws from Taco Bell. You remember that?
$5 box.
Do you remember back in the day when Shaq was on the Lakers and he was missing all those free throws, and it was just a big joke that he couldn't make free throws, and so they were doing a Taco Bell commercial, and it was showing people eating the taco by tilting their head, and then they were like, Shaq, we figured it out, and then it shows him like making free throws, and all he had to do is put his little taco head to the side.
I did not see that, and that definitely didn't help because they're still making fun of him for it.
Yeah, I mean he was like never good at it, right?
Yeah,
I would show you on here, but I don't think it's like a podcast. So it kind of be like nobody else is going to see it, so it's not really going to make sense. But I think a sandwich is better than a gyro any day, and I'm actually gonna make some sandwich content, dude. I don't know if do you see all my sandwich stuff on Facebook? I don't know if are you on Facebook very often.
I'm barely on Facebook, but I'm down to get in on that. I think they should put the meat in a gyro into a sandwich instead of just using a pita bread.
The meat of a
because they got the lamb, and they slice it down.
So just a lamb sandwich.
Yeah. Shaved lamb sandwich. That'd be bomb too.
I don't know. I think the gyro bread kind of goes with it. I think it's like it does go with its thing. Just like if you took like regular roast beef and put it in like the gyro bread, it would probably be weird.
That's weird, for sure.
Yeah, but lamb sandwich.
That sounds so bad.
Can I have one lamb sandwich, please? Make it an 8-inch lamb sandwich because I'm hungry today.
Or even if you put like a pita bread, lamb meat, and then another pita bread on top, and it's just one big circle sandwich. That's weird. You can't combine the two.
You can't just make a lamb sandwich with 2 gyro taco tortillas.
You can't do it.
Is that your culture's food?
Yes, definitely.
Gyros? Yeah, that's what this is all about. At first, I was like, no, I'm just an idiot. I thought it was like Greek or something, and I'm like,
well, it is too, but Mediterranean food, it's like all the same.
All that.
Yeah, and then Turkish people, like I feel like our stereotype is like other countries think we steal everything, I guess. I don't know. Because every time a Turkish person cooks anything, they're like, oh, this is Turkish. But it's like, no, you're making chow mein right now. But it's like Turkish because the Turkish person cooked it.
So like hamburgers are Mexican food if you have a Mexican cook it. So Panda Express is Mexican food most of the
exactly.
time. At least here in California. Yeah, I think a sandwich is better than a gyro, but it's your people's food. Did you have to pick gyro? You would be a hero. I'm just using both. You're like, how do you say it? And then I'm going back and forth now. But I have never been corrected on exactly how to say it, so I'm going with whichever one comes off the tongue.
I like gyro.
Oh.
Say it with your hands.
Muratan, gyro.
Give me lamb sandwich. No ham, please.
Dave Yates commented that he just said hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
So he wants like I should make him pay me for an ad for his fucking hot sauce. That's what he just wants a free.
Should we say the name?
Ad, of course. Hot sauce. Comedian Dave Yates. He is a comedian and a hot sauce peddler. Some would say more of a peddler than a comedian. No, I'm just kidding. My bad.
It's pretty good.
But it's really good. Fucking Dave was actually on Potluck last night.
Oh, nice.
Had a good set.
He's a funny motherfucker.
But the hot sauce is fucking bomb. The hot sauce is fucking.
Do you think his set was funnier than how good his hot sauce tastes?
He had a pretty good set last night.
Yeah.
He had a pretty good potluck set, but I enjoy his hot sauce more.
There we go. It's really good. Just don't snort it. Trust me.
It's just hot. It's how good the hot sauce is. It has nothing. That does not reflect really on the comedy.
Yeah, I don't even know why I asked that.
I had already said it though. I had already said he's more of a hot sauce peddler than a comedian, and I'm like, it's funnier when there's like 5 more comics here to say that, and then we can all like laugh and just move on. But when I said it, it seemed way more mean and way more sad when I just like said it.
No, I didn't know what peddler meant.
Oh, okay. Well, so it doesn't necessarily mean negative. He fucking peddles that hot sauce. He really does. But I was making the fucking he does it more than he does comedy, and then I was like, it's just me and you. We can't. And the millions of people listening at home.
Hot sauce.
But yeah, check it out. It's really good. At the beginning of the pandemic, we had 4 bottles here, and we went through it pretty quickly. What's your most memorable stand-up moment ever?
I almost got jumped in Chicago.
That's your most memorable stand-up moment?
That's the one that just first pops up. Oh, you mean like positively?
No, memorable doesn't. It wasn't.
It could be.
There was no positive or negative spin put on this.
Maybe I could do both. So maybe the story where I met Jeff Ross after a roast battle.
Doing roast battle and meeting Jeff Ross?
Mm-hmm. he was at the bar, and then after I won, and it was my first roast battle, so I was just like, this is the best night of my life, blah, blah, blah. I go up to Jeff Ross, and I was like, yo, man, like, let me buy you a drink. Tonight was so much fun. He's like, I don't usually do this, but all right. Like, and then I walked to the bar with him, and then he ordered tequila. I got tequila. He got Don Julio. I think that's the most expensive one at the Comedy Store.
Hell yeah.
And then my card declined.
What?
My fucking card declined.
And did he know that?
Yeah, he knew that. I was like, I actually don't have money, dude. Because I looked at my account and it was at 0. And then Jeff was like, all right, I got it. And the bartender was like, no, this is on me.
God damn, dude. That's
and then it gets
brutal.
Worse. It gets more brutal, dude.
How?
Because we're drinking the Don Julio on the rocks and just standing next to each other. And then 2 comics are waiting for me to leave with them because we carpooled.
Right.
But they're like, he's with Jeff Ross, it's fine. But in my head, I was like, I got to chug this quick because they're waiting for me. They're just watching me. Me and Jeff Ross are just staring at each other, not saying anything because I was so nervous. Sweating more than I am right now.
So what happened?
I've just been cringing the rest of my life over it, man.
And so you just stood there, downed it?
I was like,
What year was this?
Fuck. I think 2018, 2017.
That's perfect. That's good. That's
a while ago.
That's right. I mean, that's when you first started. So was this before or after you did the Shane Moss show?
Oh, way after.
Way after. So it was probably 2018 to 2019.
We don't talk about that night.
What about the Shane Moss night?
No, but then
when you wore the dashiki.
Did I wear that on stage?
And you took your shoes off before you went on stage and you bowed.
I was a hippie back then, dude. I went to raves.
You took your shoes. Shane gave you like 10 minutes, and there's no way because dude, we were new comics.
Yeah,
we were brand. I was doing like 5 minutes every time at the Rec Room. At this point, still, I was doing 5 minutes, and he gave you 10 minutes, and then you were bombing. And then Hunter's like, at like 7 minutes, Hunter was like, "Yeah, you just gotta light it."
Yeah, I'm just glad it's 7 minutes.
That
was my second most memorable moment in comedy.
No, this is so.
Shane Moss gave my buddy a whole bag of my buddy gave Shane Moss a whole bag of drugs that night.
Jesus Christ!
Just because he talked about shrooms in his set.
That's so funny.
Like, take all my drugs.
That's funny. Yeah, dude. That was so long ago and such in the beginning of comedy. That's like kind of the beautiful part about those times of doing badly or something happening. It's not like now. Like now, when you do badly, it's more of like, because you're not.
We know why.
Yeah, and you're not really supposed to do poorly. You will from time to time, but now it's like you're supposed to do good.
Yeah, we're definitely on a way better level than.
But back
7 years ago,
this was so new, so it was hilarious. It's really funny to like think of like now how back then you see one show and you're like, whoa, this guy's just giving him 10 minutes. But now you see like shows where you're like, yeah, the person headlining doesn't really care. They have the people on the show and they just like fill the time for the most part. So they're not like, but for us, we're like, whoa, 10 minutes.
Yeah,
it's fucking.
That's how I feel about an hour now, but
wild.
But the second roast battle I won that, and then I think Tom Green, he was one of the judges. And Tom Green was being really friendly with me out in the patio. But then all my focus was on Jeff Ross. I was like, I got to win him over this time and not be weird.
On a whole different occasion?
A whole nother night, maybe like, I don't know, 6 months later.
And then how did it go?
And then I go up to him, I'm like, hey, you remember me? He's like, yeah. I was like, can I buy you a shot? He's like, no. And then Tom was like, just like his arms were around 2 girls. Jeff was with a hot chick, I guess. I don't know. And Tom was kind of inviting me to hang out with them, but I was like, this is too awkward.
Wait, Tom who?
Tom Green.
Tom Green was inviting you to hang out with them.
He was being very welcoming. Like, I could have just said like a couple, like just be friendly back, and then I don't know. Who knows? We could have done cocaine together that night, but that's what's going on in my head. But
with his one ball,
he has one testicle too.
Yeah.
Nice.
The fucking Tom Green. He got like
nut. Speed bag.
He got nut cancer. Tacos or loaded nachos?
Tacos.
I gotta say, loaded nachos are delicious, but just a carne asada taco with onion, cilantro, and red sauce,
and like,
but not too much for this fucking pansy.
Homemade tortillas is the key. I never order nachos. Last time I ordered nachos, it was like poke nachos at Yard House.
Poke nachos, like
I love nachos.
The least nacho. There's not even cheese on poke nachos.
That's true, huh?
It's the least nacho. Can it be a nacho with no cheese?
That's a good question.
Go-to favorite pizza type toppings brand. What is brand? Go-to brand like place? Because it's saying brand. Because they want to know if I like DiGiorno's or Tombstone pizza. Do they still make Tombstone? I know they make DiGiorno still. But they're still
it's not delivery.
Tombstone frozen pizzas. What's your favorite pizza?
Jalapeno, pepperoni, and pineapple. But then I take out the jalapenos.
You're so gay, dude. Like, so you take them out, so you only have the essence of a jalapeno touched your pizza?
Yeah, it's like an orange zest. It's like an orange zest on a cocktail.
I know you're not. You haven't been podcasting, but you have to. You still have to talk on the mic, even after the last 4
I'm
months.
so sorry, dude.
So you see how you can actually hear you for maybe the first time on the podcast?
What'd you say?
Oh yeah, you couldn't hear me over you. Okay, but so where do you like to get that pizza from? Like what? And it doesn't have to be like if it's not a named place. Don't you know?
Round Table's bomb. Anywhere, honestly.
Anywhere. You're not picky. I'm pretty picky. I never liked pizza. I didn't really like pizza for a really long time, and it was because growing up, my family got Pizza Hut, and they got the deep dish pizza from Pizza Hut, and it just was not that good. Even stuffed crust, that's when I kind of liked it more. But then the actual pizza of the stuffed crust, like the rest of it, was not that good. And so I was never a huge, like whenever we got pizza, I would always be like, oh, like, and we always got like meat lovers or cheese. Like we got meat lovers and cheese. And it just wasn't like the thing, we're feeding 4 people. So they're like, well, Kenny will eat both of these. You know what I mean? Like I'll eat either one of those. That's fine. But my dad had to have meat lovers and my brother had to have cheese. And then sometimes there would be a third pizza where my mom would get like a chicken barbecue pizza or something like that, but a lot of times she would just have to eat the meat lovers or whatever.
You have an older brother?
Younger brother.
Oh.
And so
he was the favorite if he gets his own box.
Oh, yeah. As an adult though, when I started like just venturing out and having my own pizza, I'm like, oh shit, this is bomb. Like probably my favorite pizza is Lamppost Pizza. It's over by Mile Square Park. Like that shit
I grew up next to a lamppost.
That shit is so good. That's so good.
It was right next to my high school. We would always walk there during lunch.
I wonder how consistently the locations are because they're like franchises owned by different people. So I wonder how like consistent it is. Like if those ones like if you have this one here, if it's like the same as the one you had and whatever.
Yeah, they shut down, bro. I would go there for Time Crisis because they had a mini arcade there.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they have a mini arcade. They have a mini arcade at this one too.
Kissed a girl there once.
But outside of that, I really like the more New York style pizza places where you go in and have them heat up a slice, or you like get 2 slices,
like Mob Town or something.
And they're like kind of big. Usually they're bigger slices, and they're just fucking. They always have good pizza ready. Like they always have like, yeah, they'll have a cheese and a pepperoni, but they'll always have like a margarita and like a white pizza or some shit like that, like a white with spinach or some good shit like that.
Racist.
It's fucking bomb.
Have you ever been to Chicago?
I've not been to Chicago, but I actually need to reach out to somebody that I met in Denver about setting up a show in Chicago. They were like put me on to a lead for that. So I should hit them up after this podcast.
Denver loves green chili, dude.
Green chili?
Yeah, they put green chili on everything in Colorado.
Like, what
were you in downtown?
I was in downtown, but I didn't have any green chili. What do you mean by green chili, though?
Like green chili.
I don't know what that like. It's like a
salsa verde kind of thing.
Okay, I got you.
But they put that shit on pizza too.
You made me because you're saying green chili. I didn't know if you meant like chili, like fucking like beans and beef.
Oh no, like
some type of green. Like I never heard
peppers.
Of green chili.
Yeah.
Are you a follower of the replace fries with onion rings movement?
I like the half and halves.
Oh man, Fuddruckers. That was the originator in my book. That was the originator of Frings, French fries and onion rings, just like you. Like,
oh, okay.
That's what they called them. I'm a fan of. I'm not a follower of anything. I'm a fan of identifying what the best side is at a place. Because everywhere you go, if they have onion rings, if they have like, let's say they have onion rings, French fries, and tater tots,
or curly fries, dude.
One of them is going to be the best. Like Jack in the Box, it's curly fries or die. Like there's no reason you need to get anything other than curly fries because they are the best.
Jack in the Box has the best egg rolls. Have you tried them?
Egg rolls are good.
So good.
They have what do they have? Some type of cheesy potato wedges. Yeah, cheesy potato wedges. Those are good.
Mozzarella sticks, and then they have a box with just all of them combined in one box.
Yeah, that's one of the high boxes.
Seriously, whoever's making all these meals for Jack in the Box is higher than me right now.
I got somebody asked, what do you think of the Austin comedy scene? I have not been to Austin, so I cannot give a first-hand account, but I've noticed like kind of the same storyline that most people that go to Austin that aren't like a huge name, that aren't going straight to like Joe Rogan's club and getting a bunch of spots, but you know, even people that are like freshly paid regulars at the Comedy Store or just paid regulars at the Comedy Store, people like but they're not huge names. And also like open micers and all everywhere in between. They go out to Austin and they love it like the first time, and they're doing a bunch of shit. It's all great, and they love it so much, and it's so plentiful with like stage time and getting paid for that stage time, that they like go like, well, I'm gonna go back. I'm even considering moving here, and then they go back a second time, and then they're like, oh, okay, it has enough there for you to like sustain like one time. It's not nearly as good going back the second time as far as how crazy good it was the first time, because I think it makes a lot of sense. You're a visitor. It's a different thing coming through and doing some shows at a spot, or that being your spot, like where you're at all the time.
Sounds like heroin.
I don't know about. I don't know.
Chase that first high, man. It's never been the same.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it makes so much sense to me. That's how I felt about going to Denver. Or when I go to San Diego. When I go this place, I'm like, dude, I could do if I needed, if I had to, I could be here and do comedy. But it's like, no. The people who are really getting taken care of and are getting the most benefit is when you go in and you're just that guy for that weekend. Then it's like you're a novelty to that scene.
And then when you're just there all the time, they're like, okay.
Yeah, then you're just part of the scene, and then you kind of like get in where you fit in and have your friends and have the shows that you do and get booked on, and then there's going to be some shows you probably don't because you don't hang out with these people and blah, blah, blah.
It gets cliquey and shit.
Yeah, but I'm going to be doing Austin in October 27th. I'm doing the Vulcan. October 28th, I'm doing this spot in San Marcos. I'm not sure the name yet. They got to give me the ticket link. And then I think the week before, the 21st, I'm trying to get it set up the week before. There's going to be a new club in Fort Worth. I'm going to do 4 shows at that the weekend with Zach Ass or Zach Holmes.
I saw that. I fucking love when he comes to the rec room.
Yeah, me and him are actually teaming up to do a bunch of like I'm in the process of setting up shows for us to do a bunch of like co-headlining. I'm talking to the Looney Bin in Tulsa right now for possibly doing it around New Year's. I don't know if it would include a New Year's show or not, but we're talking about doing some shows then. And I'm just like hitting places up and trying to get like basically a tour set up for us, because he has, we both have the following. His is much more, and he's just getting his chops back up in stand up, getting back to it and stuff. So it's like harder for him to headline. And then I think and then he's like kind of figuring out where to like go as far as he doesn't know who to hit up and do all that stuff. And I know that. So putting the like strengths together and then going and doing comedy, I feel like we could hopefully sell tickets and,
yeah, that's a sick ass tag team right there.
Make a little bit of a living and shit. So it should be fun. What do you fucking got? What's your next thing, dude? You don't have any show going on right now. You don't have a pod. I'm not trying to. It seems like I'm trying to shit on you.
No, I've been lazy as fuck, bro.
You don't have a show going on. You don't have a podcast. What are you fucking doing with comedy, dude? It's funny. Yesterday I was trying to talk to Corbin about this, and then he seemed to like deflect every single. He like just.
No, you're right, bro.
Deflected every single thing.
Shit. I'm just trying to get on other people's shows and just do that stage time, and then I don't know. Maybe it's because like. I don't know. I don't want to worry about like producing and stuff like that. Maybe that's why I've just been lazy as fuck, but
yeah, but you got to get something going, even if it's a one-off show. And it's like this, it's funny because I'm the guy that runs the comedy club. So it's me saying this, but even I'm not saying,
I'm not even doing the open mic.
I'm not saying it needs to be a rec room or anything, but even if you're not going to do like, I know how you used to have like Bar Louie, right? Mm-hmm. Even if it's not going to be monthly, if you have like one show, and now you've been doing comedy long enough, you don't have to be like, hey, I'm going to host this show. You could be like, hey, I'm going to fucking do 20 minutes and close this show out. Yeah. And I'm going to book other like, even if you made it more of a showcase where it's like 3 comics do 20 minutes and a couple people opening, you could do that. But you got to have something to be like, everybody needs to have something to be pushing people to. Something that when you say like, yeah, I do comedy. Oh, I got this show. And even if it's 4 months, you set it up and it's 4 months from now. You're like, in the next 4 months, I'm going to focus on going up, getting ready for this, whatever, 15-minute set, 20-minute set, whatever you're giving yourself, and promote and then telling people to go to that show. But you should fucking do.
Yeah, I think about that all the time. But
do something or do something.
I need to find a new venue because I keep hitting up that Bar Louie spot, but the GM is just like, yeah, we're ready until when it's full capacity after COVID. But I go there and drink there all the time. They're at full capacity, but I don't know. We've sold that bitch out all the time too.
Right. Just got to get them to fucking commit to doing it.
I want to get my cooking show back where we just cook edibles.
Who'd you do that with?
I did it with my ex, and I never post the video because it's with my ex.
Right.
And yeah. But the only reason why I came up with that idea to do a cooking show about edibles is just because of the name of it. It's called Chronic Master Bakers.
Chronic Master Bakers. Do you have a kitchen to do it in?
Yeah, I just moved out with my girl and my best friend's little brother.
Nice.
And the kitchen's fucking perfect for filming.
Well, if you have it and want to do it, like I can, I have.
Yeah, dude, I'm way down. And we can make sandwiches, dude.
I have the rest of the shit.
And make gyros, gyros.
make everything.
Make some lamb edibles.
Yeah, see, I mean, because even that's something. Even if you're fucking if you got your high, master bakers.
I was talking to Russ about it. Like I could get a comic on and then.
Dude, I thought somebody told me he moved, but he didn't. I talked to Neil. Somebody told me Russell moved to like a different state.
Yeah, I work with him.
Really?
We work behind the bar.
That's hilarious, dude. Somebody told Brian, and
I think he was out of town for a little bit because he had some family issues or some shit.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But somebody's like, yeah, he moved. He's gone. And Brian was like, he didn't even fucking tell me, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. No, yeah. Brian was telling me.
You see Russell all the time. Tell that motherfucker to do comedy, dude. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we talk about it all the time. But
oh my god, dude, what is he? 41 now? Fucking let's do comedy, you fucking idiot. Like fucking do it. That's it. Just fucking, you have to go up. You have to go do it. I even owe you 2 spots for winning nice bits. I told you as soon as you start doing comedy again and like put a little bit of time under your belt, fucking, you got them. Come do comedy, dum dum.
Yeah, he knows, bro. He's got a show next month, I think, at that Speakeasy show.
But he's still not out doing mics, so that show's gonna fucking suck. Come on, you gotta fucking get out and do it for real. Somebody commented the fall of Bud Light and maybe even Budweiser. I think that's old news. I think it's old news. And I think it's stupid. Who gives a fuck? I don't care about Bud Light. If they made a stupid decision and people are mad, be mad. But why are you mad?
You only drink Bud Light if somebody else buys it.
Yeah, I don't think I mean, I'm trying to think like when's the last time I actually bought Bud Light myself? Mm-hmm. Like I did my own thing. I don't think.
You had to be in like high school and going for the cheapest shit maybe. No, but that wasn't even the cheapest shit. It was like Natty Ice. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Fuck Bud Light. Respectfully.
Did you drink? I remember buying Natty Light for beer pong. Buying a lot of Natty Light. Did you drink?
Yeah, you have to. Yeah. We would even drink it warm if we had to.
Wouldn't it be like $16 for like a fucking 32 pack?
Yeah, definitely. And they got those 100 beers at Costco, I think.
What? Natty Light?
Not Natty Lights. I forgot the name of it. But
it's 100 cans of beer.
Yeah, it's like as long as this table.
And it's in one box?
I think it's 102 or something like that. It's a weird number.
Do you know the price?
No.
That's fucking...
I know everything, dude. Cool story, huh?
you know.
I just know I'll drink it.
That's what you know. Oh, fucking.
All I know is I'll drink it.
It doesn't matter, bro. Somebody left a fucking crazy comment on here.
Because one side of this headphone isn't working, so I feel like Shaq shooting a free throw.
Oh, you're fucking tacoing it?
Tacoing.
Oh, did you see Tom Holland's gay sex scene?
I saw a picture of somebody biting his neck, and I was like, ugh, I need a Bud Light right now.
People are, I guess a lot of other Spider-Man fans that are angry that he did this like hardcore looking.
Are they surprised that Spider-Man's gay though?
I know he's the gayest.
He's the gayest one.
He's for sure the gayest hero. Him and maybe Thor.
But it's Liam Hemsworth though.
So that's the gayest thing you've said.
Damn it. I guess with a hammer too, I guess.
Yeah, give me my hammer back.
Can I lift it? Can I try to lift it?
Oh, give me my hammer. Fucking come here. Come here, hammer. Yeah. That's
Darth Vader could be gay.
Luke.
He's definitely... Well, he can't be gay. He's the father.
You must insert my anal beads for me.
He probably had sex with Luke's mom.
And he was
didn't even touch her.
Yeah, he was like...
He used the force. He forced it in her.
Like, I'm just imagining Christian Haydenson in, like, the early ones like this. Like, when Anakin would have the angry face when he was a teenager.
Super pouty, yeah.
I don't want pussy. No pussy for me. I want dick. Please. Make your voice deeper. Padme, you fucking princess. You should transition into a prince.
Yep. That's deleted scenes. That would have been a much better performance. But
Which one's the one? General Grievous?
General Grievous is the... I don't know which one he is. I know he's...
Who's the one with like 6 arms?
I don't know. That might be... I think Grievous was the guy that had the... He was the guy with the fucking... had the white hair. Like, he had a chin strap. He might have had just a regular beard, but I picture more of a chin strap white beard. He had like the curved fucking dildo lightsaber.
There was a curved lightsaber?
Yeah, like
that's
the tip of it. The tip of it was like... It was like this, and then like...
No
like
way.
It went like that.
What's Star Wars?
The one with General Grievous, I think. Dude, so many Star Wars nerds out of the millions of people that listen to this.
No, they hate me.
The Star Wars words are like, oh my fucking God. It's Baby Yoda.
It's not Baby Yoda, it's Grogu. I knew that, Star Wars fans.
Oh, is that the name of Baby Yoda for real?
Mm-hmm.
Grogu. So it's not even
Grogu.
Yoda?
It's not even Baby Yoda, yeah.
It's not an infantile Yoda?
Yeah, and the timeline is like after Yoda in the movies, I think.
So it's like Yoda's baby? Dude, Yoda fucked some bitch, bro.
Dude, Star Wars needs to have like a rated R movie.
Where Yoda fucks some bitch?
They're just like space titties and...
It would be like
evil fight scenes. Make it violent.
Only if the space titties are like cows. Like cow titties.
Just like 2 udders on the chest.
Just a fucking pack of udders where regular tits would be.
And then lasers shoot out of them.
Yeah, and they go like... Attack of the clone udders. These are all clones of the Chick-fil-A cows.
Eat more chicken, bleep blurp.
Damn it, R2!
I thought you were a Mexican dude.
Hey, I need you to fix this right over here. Where is it? Right. Damn it, R2!
Oh.
Oh no, my shit's not unlocking. What are we at right now? Let's see. I need to get a better system. Oh, we're doing pretty good. We're around 39 minutes. We're almost done.
We should restart. I'm getting warmed up. I'm feeling comfy now, dude.
Well, that's what I wanted. That's the thing of this podcast. I was having people come over. Like I have tomorrow. I have Mike, Kim, and Dakota. And so what I want to do is just have people come over more often. So I'll like hit you up and see. I don't know if you're off a lot during the week like this, but if I'll hit you up and then I just schedule it with a couple people. It'll be the same guests more often, and then everybody will get better at podcasting, and we'll fucking have fun.
I'll remember how to talk into a mic for once.
Yeah, you'll be able to talk straight into it. Well, maybe not straight, but you know what I mean.
Stop it.
Seriously.
My girlfriend might watch this.
I know, mine probably is. This is the most aggressive, weird question. This is just what it says word for word. 1 cute fat bitch or 3 thick, ugly midget bitches?
You go first.
I don't even want to go, but it was the most aggressive and weird. Let's look at the dude who. Let's see. Does this guy have a?
Either way, you're pretty much in a foursome, anyways.
I can't figure out. I want to see what this guy. This guy has like it's his back as he's flexing. Is his profile picture? I don't understand how these situations would be. Like this isn't usually in this you would have one that you could like justify over the other, but I don't even know. It's like it's like asking me the same question.
I know what I would pick.
I would.
What if you picked all of them and then the one cute fat bitch just eats the rest of them?
And then goes to jail. Yes. That's actually a way good idea. Because
I got in a 5-some.
I don't want to. I just am tied up in a chair. against my will, and one cute fat bitch gets 3 thick, ugly midget bitches and eats them, she's going to forcibly rape me afterwards, and I'm able to wiggle free and run next door to the next. So she got this hotel room, right? I go next door to the next hotel room, and the guy doesn't believe me, and he like trying to kick me out, but she's outside. So I jump out his balcony, and we're on the 2nd floor, and I break my ankle, and I fucking pull myself crawling into the lobby, and I call the police, and she gets arrested and goes to prison for the rest of her life. And that's what I pick out of these 2 options.
Yeah, I feel like if you were tied down, you would just ask her for a lap dance, and right when she sits on your lap, chair breaks and you're free to go. Untie yourself. I think 3 ugly midgets would be fun. I make them wear luchador masks and just throw them.
Yeah. Okay. Here's another scenario.
6'19". No, here's 6'9".
I pick the 3 thick, ugly midget bitches, and I tell them that I'm into this really like weird thing and to not make fun of me. And then they put on luchador masks, and then we're in that same hotel room. That's the hotel room that they're working out of, and I pick them up one by one because I tell them we have to have a match before we do any kinky stuff. And then we start to have a match, and I just brutalize. Like, I kick one straight in the face. Like, they're coming at me, too. Like, they're coming at me hard. Like, they deserve it. Like, it kind of starts to turn real. Like, it's like at the beginning.
Give them some bath salts before.
Yeah, and then one by one at different parts in the fight, throw them over the fucking 2nd floor balcony like it's a Royal Rumble in the WWF. Not even the WWE. So we're talking like 1997 WWF. I throw them one by one over the edge. And I claim myself as Royal Rumble champion 2023 and leave.
Royal Thumble.
Royal Fumble. So that's and then another comment I got was the time you bullied me for having IBS. This is a dude who went to the show that we did at American Comedy Company, I guess, because I was talking shit. I was just talking shit to him because he was in the bathroom. And I was talking, like, just being like, oh, did you have diarrhea? What did you eat today? Like, I was just talking to him. And then it came out later that he had, like, that he has IBS. And then I'm like, oh, man, I was just bullying you. Why didn't you bring this up before? Like, it was a whole...
Well, I know how he feels, bro.
IBS?
Yeah, I shit all the time. It's bad. I don't know if you bullied me, but you were laughing at me when we did the Irvine Improv with the Lucas brothers. And you gave me a piece of your cherry tomato pizza. I don't know if I was hungover or what, but I took a bite and I just threw up in the bathroom.
That's right. I remember.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, you were hungover. That's what it was. You were.
Was it a hangover?
Yeah. You like came in all hungover because you were like you said you threw up because remember it was like the tomatoes were like.
Yeah,
I was like, expecting them to be cold. And I was like, why would they be cold on a pizza? And you're like, I thought they put them on after. It was like a soggy.
I would say that, bro. That's so annoying.
Yeah,
Fuck,
it's like
I hate myself.
It's like because I get it because you just I understand if that's the case you're not expecting it to be like because like you cook them and then the skin kind of comes off of the rest of it and it's like, if you're not into that you're not into it.
I do like cooked tomatoes, just not that day I guess. But
that's fucking hilarious. But yeah, I bullied this guy. I guess not really. It was just a fun crowd work piece. You can see it on my Instagram. You can check that out.
You made fun of him for shitting on stage?
I made fun of him. I just was saying he had diarrhea and that's why he was gone. And then later he was talking about how he brought up that he has IBS. And then I brought up like, dude, I just bullied you earlier when it's like, why didn't you stop me when I was fucking like yelling in your face? Did you have diarrhea?
Have you ever bumped yourself for taking a shit when you were supposed to go on stage?
Never. No. Nope.
I think I've only done it at an open mic.
I would hope so. I would
hope.
It
wasn't a show.
That's the only way that should or could happen.
And it was Father's Pub.
So you just did your set from the shitter that was on the other side of the stage, basically.
It would have been better if I didn't.
Fucking what a wild place. Where can the people find you, Kenan?
Instagram at Turco Delight.
That was it. That was the whole thing. You made it sound like there was
you can
more.
find me on the Rec Room on Thursdays.
Yeah, hosting the Rec Room.
I got a show this Saturday. The fuck am I doing? Next Saturday, I'm doing a show at a gym. At a private show at a gym.
Oh, nice.
I post all my shit on Instagram, so hit me up there. Turco Delight.
How do you could spell that? Nobody's gonna know.
TURKODELIGHT. But yeah, Dirty Nelly's this Saturday.
Dirty Nelly's.
I was gonna do a casino August 5th.
But you was?
And then I was, and then now I'm not.
I was gonna do a casino August 5th.
I got my cousin's baby shower on the 12th.
Oh shit! How many? Can I do some time on that?
I'll see you in Tarzana.
Okay.
We're bringing Zach Holmes with us.
Go to my website, heykennyitskenny.com. You can figure out all my live tour dates and find my socials on there if you're smart enough. Links to podcasts, all that good shit. And then call, text, anything you'd like to 714-702-5689. If it's cool, I'll play the voicemails on the podcast. Do it right now. Pew, pew, pew. But that's it. Goodbye.